Music, whether people know it or not, it is absolutely the soundtrack of your life. When you die, if you believe this, and you go before judgment, and you see all those amazing moments, there will be music there. So music is very, very, very important. It is.
Hate when they call me superstar. Do I look like a superstar? They're unreachable and very far. Ever notice I'm right here with y'all? I cover my face because they do not need to see.
Music, although it's sang in a lot of languages, people identify with the melodies.
Up definitely takes its toll. It sends its demons down to your mind to take control. If it thinks it's got my mind, it better think again. I got the pleasure of the piano in this powerful pen. But you want 15 minutes to shine with your concept. What's so interesting? What's your design? So you get your cover story and your precious headlines. So sorry.
You know, you go to some countries, they don't know what the fuck you talking about, but they love the melody and they love the beat, and the beat just moves them. That is a language.
I'm a 23-year retired Navy chief. Working around busy, stressful, crazy environments is no big deal to me. I did a lot of driving for music entertainment groups. When I lived in California in the 80s, I picked up quite a lot of celebrities when I drove for companies out there. So, you know, celebrities are just like you and I. They're professionals at what they do every day when they go to work. And they need to get to work and wherever they need to go. Oh, you were recording this? Oh, gee. We're on our way to Princess Anne High School, where Pharrell graduated back in the 90s.
See, sometimes you gotta realize where you are in your life.
From the experience that most people have reflected to me, he was sort of a nerd.
Welcome to First Period, maggots. Physical education. For the next 42 hours, your butt belongs to me. I will not tolerate wusses. Do I make myself clear?
But I think back in my high school years, pretty much band people were sort of nerds.
You can't be me, I'm a rock star.
Pharrell goes back to his school a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have the marching band for the football games.
Oh.
He goes back and he talks to everybody in the band. Especially the kids that play the drums.
That was like one of my grandmother's, my mother's mom. That was one of her dying wishes, is that, you know, I would learn how to play the drum. The marching band for us, where I'm from, you know, the area, it is, in Virginia, is very attractive. You know, that's what you want to do. That's, you know, to see those guys like high-stepping and, you know, all the amazing music that they know how to play, and, you know, through their fingers, and some by the air that they exude from their lungs. Made the most amazing music, and to see those people march in a unit, it was just amazing as a child. So for me, it was the only thing I really had. And so right after my first year in beginning band is when she passed, and so I started to stay dedicated to it.
One time we went to right at the very end of the football game, and the marching band was leaving the field, and all the fans were leaving the field after the football game was completed, and he walked over and they all recognized him. They walked inside the school and he gave them a you know, like a hoorah kind of speech, like, hey, you guys are doing great, and just a motivational kind of thing, because, you know, they think just because they play in the school band, they're never going to do anything bigger than that. And he said, hey, look, I played in the school band, I played the piano, look at where I am now, you know?
Our biggest problem in America is that we don't stress, and I've been around the world, thank God, to see, and I'm so blessed to be able to see all those things. But I've seen, you know, music in other countries is definitely an accepted and a requirement as a part of their culture. Unfortunately, it's not that here. And it's like, you know, you read in the newspaper all the time about how many, you know, dollars are being given to all these other countries for all these other, sometimes seemingly menial reasons. You know, healthcare is one thing, but you know, we give people money for like the craziest reasons, and I just don't see why it'd be hard to just spend a nice, you know, 20 to 50 million or whatever the budget would be to cover all these children to learn, and at the same time to enforce and stress the importance of keeping the music and American musical culture alive. And I say that because without that, I would not be here. I didn't have a voice to grow up in church so that it could be cultured by those great gospel ears and trainers. I could play drums and I could play piano, and without the education, I would not be here right now.
In the music industry today, especially the popular music, there are not a lot of men or women that speak positive about the youth of America, and he speaks positive about them and to them, and I think that has a large percentage of his popularity. People realize that he makes good music, but he's also very friendly and very optimistic with people about their potential and life's potential. And you don't hear that from a lot of people that are in popular music in the business. They care about themselves, their music, and that's about it. He really cares about everybody.
As a grown-up, I know, but that does me no good, except to stress it to the other kids. But the importance is that at a very young age, we let them know that this is just as important as getting behind a computer and mapping out your life.
What are you maggots laughing at? I'll give you something to laugh at. Fall down and give me 50.
For me, I didn't know how important education was as a child because my environment did not stress it enough. And luckily, I love music, so I was drawn to it.
Yeah. 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 Let's go. Ho!
With Jay-Z, amazing experience. Just, you know, you realize how powerful the mind is. You know what I'm saying? He's a very powerful dude mentally. You know what I'm saying? We aspire to be that powerful.
Tell the whole world the truth is back. You ain't gotta argue about who can rap, cause the proof is back. Just go through my raps.
Everyone has their run, like it's their turn, you know, and they're doing their job.
Justin, whoa! Justin, whoa! Justin, whoa!
Justin, he was underrated for a while.
Oh! Can't love you like I do.
I think people recognize that he's super talented now. I think they get it now.
Well, they worked on the last NSYNC record with me. I actually co-wrote one song with them called Girlfriend.
Before they didn't know.
And it's we just have a good vibe, good relationship, and so it worked out good.
Drums.
I just thought he was squeaky clean kid, you know, with some sort of manufactured edge. And I had to show them that, like, he's really creative and he's really talented.
Mama, listen, senorita, I feel for you. You deal with things that you don't have to.
They understand all the eras of music, and that's why a lot of their stuff feels like it's throwback tunes, you know, as well. I think that they understand all the different eras of what was hot, and they take from that and they make their own sound. And they have great beats and sounds. And so, I mean, when you have those two things, when you have great beats and great sounds and you understand what you're doing.
Gentlemen, good night. Ladies, good morning.
What's your name, baby? Word? Okay. Tell your friend right here. It's my man Buster.
Very creative, very left approach of everything. He just left.
Move, girl, like your ass on fire. Like your ass on fire. Move, girl, like your ass on fire. Like your ass on fire.
What makes your album innovative isn't the producers you work with. It's what you create with the producers you work with. Neptunes, they might have worked with a lot of people, but the songs that they've done with Busta Rhymes don't sound like what he's done with other people. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as follow the trend of producers that everybody else is using, I don't necessarily agree with that term, because it don't matter what producer I work with, it doesn't compromise who and what Busta Rhymes is. If Neptunes didn't have the music that they had, I wouldn't work with it. I never needed to work with any of these producers. So I never needed to follow a trend. So me working with them now was purely a choice thing. It wasn't about following a trend because I needed to do that. I didn't want to before.
Okay.
I loved their music before, but I also knew that Busta Rhymes had to build Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
All the way up to this point. And a lot of the times, careers are driven by a producer. My career was never driven by a producer.
Of course.
So if I work with a famous producer now, that's only out of the respect that we have for each other's establishment. Two great powers coming together.
I know you're starving for this, baby, I'm feeling your hunger. I'm so clean, call it Felix hunger. So what if I said it, baby, I'm still gonna tell you.
I'm from NERD. Aren't you Britney?
It was very fun with Brittany. Brittany is a sweet girl. I just saw potential in her. I saw that she could do other things other than what she was doing at the moment.
Like that. You like that? Yeah. Now watch me.
And so she trusted me, and then, you know, we did a great song.
Girls, I don't know about your girl. Girls.
I think it was a great song.
Hot and so hot in her.
Nelly.
Oh. Want a little bit of and a little bit of.
He's got his own style. I think Nelly, he's just a huge star, man, with a lot of talent.
I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steam, you know, waiting for the right time to flash them keys. And I'm leaving, please believe it.
And if you ever sit and think about what he's saying, he's smart because he makes you remember his songs because he puts them down with melody, right? But if you ever really paid attention to what the hell that dude be saying,
extra, extra, spread the news. Jack and Nelly took a trip from the Lou to the Neptune. Came back with something thinking it fit in his Sassoon. Say she like to think about cutting in restrooms.
I'm going down, baby, your street in a Range Rover with the boom, boom, something cocked back, ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. That was a big pop song. He talking about going down your street in a Range Rover, shooting up your block and smoking weed. Clever.
A shizzle dizzle. It's the Big Nep Tizzle with the Snoopy Deal Double Jizzle. I just want you to know that you are really special.
Snoop is he's just got like his own distinct sound. Snoop is fun.
Snoop Dogg.
Walk Teddy.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, walk Teddy.
Snoop Dogg.
Walk Teddy.
Snoop Dogg.
I'm just trying to make good music and, you know, work with the best producers. The Neptunes are the best producers in the game right now, so I wanted to put my voice on some of their music and just make it happen.
Beautiful.
know you gon' lose it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. France, baby.
Un petit mot au moins sur le français avec qui ils ont bossé, Rof. Ils ont bossé pour Taxi 3. Est-ce qu'ils ont un souvenir de Taxi 3?
Yeah, I'm a skater, yeah, I'm nerdy. Looking for my wife, funny, smart and purdy. Your materialistic journey, that bullshit don't concern me. Here you go, talking big shit.
He was just really cool, and he was just really open-minded, you know. The beat, you know what I'm saying, it was not like a regular beat. It was was what we call in the States double time. So I wanted him to rhyme double time, which is cut time, which is twice as fast as the beat.
Tu leur appartiendrais pas, roule en smart. Je leur raconte que de la merde, et smart. Ils me font des smart. On aime celles qui se respectent, car le respect commence par soi-même. Celles qui se prennent pas la tête, qui couchent le soir même. On est bizarre, ma vie en bazar. Hamdoullah, je suis artiste comme Mozart, MC Smoke.
And he was gone. Like anybody else would be like, but I was like, do it like,
Le rap, c'est comme la prostitution, ça smack. C'est bon là comme ça. Ça allait là?
Oh, the French gonna go crazy when they hear him rhyming like that.
You know what I'm saying? And he listened.
Ouais, bof, je peux le faire mieux,
And he did it, and I just thought that was so great that he did it in French.
Roule en smart, raconte que de la merde, et smart. Font des smart, on aime celles qui se respectent, car le respect commence par soi-même. Celles qui se prennent pas la tête, qui couchent le soir même. On est bizarre, ma vie en bazar. Hamdoullah, je suis artiste comme Mozart.
The beginning, we do something again. Okay?
What are the next?
Clips, Family, Vanessa Marquez, Slim Thug, a Snoop Dogg collaboration. You're the first to hear about that. Snoop Dogg collaboration, and Roscoe P. We're trying to finish up Roscoe P.
Neptune and
Neptune.
Huh?
Neptune.
Neptune.
NERD #1 Star Trek for life.
I do nerve for like the people around me, people who think like I do, people who I think like. That's what I do nerve for.
It's a dark skin. It's a juicy lips, girl.
It means no one ever really dies. It just means that, like, you know, energy cannot neither be, you know, destroyed or created, only conjured and used, distributed. And our personalities are energy. You know, what makes you mobile as a human being is energy. And once you die, that energy goes somewhere. And so, therefore, no one ever really dies.
Yeah.
Met through high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you've known each other for a long, long time.
It's been about 13 years.
Pharrell was always the same way?
Yeah, he's always been like the different type, man.
A little different.
Yeah.
Ils étaient comment d'ailleurs eux deux plus jeunes? C'était quel style? Aller à l'école, à sécher plutôt, à faire écouter du son?
I was a slacker in school. I used to get into a lot of trouble growing up as a teenager, just running with the wrong crowd. And then I don't know. You know, I got into music. I've always been like heavily influenced by music. And me and Pharrell had a lot of the same interest in music.
No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now. Almost over now.
Check it out.
NERD and the Neptunes comment.
It's gonna be a great show.
They rap, they rock.
He is just beautiful. Everything about him.
For life.
For life. I love you. Oh my gosh.
The band was amazing.
Awesome show. Mwah.
3. I'm an outlaw. Quick on the draw. Something you never seen before.
You've never seen.
And I dare a motherfucker that come in my face. I got something wrong.
Stop. We
run, and how I wasn't there. It hurt me. These people overwork me. Then you hurt baby, so you leave. Excuse me, Lord, if you have tricks up your sleeve. I'm not ready to be bereaved. I know I'm always asking for something or another, but this time it's just time. Why? But baby, if he don't change his mind or fate or time, I want y'all to help me sing this line. It goes while you're here, I wanna tell you something. It's that I love you, girl. Ooh, yeah. And I wish you could. Where? To the sun. And what? Say what? Baby, yeah. It's the baby time to rise together that symbolized our lives. Through them, where? Now they're on their ocean floor coasting until they stop rolling so far that no sonar wouldn't listen. So the book that no one would even believe that we existed. You know that may sound twisted, but my neglect is killing me. Hey, I feel so guilty. Please, have faith that you feel me. Hey. It goes while you're here. I wanna tell you something. That I love you, girl. Ooh, yeah. And I wish you could help to the sun. Come back. Star Trek. It goes while you're here. I wanna tell you something. That I love you, girl. Ooh, yeah. And I wish you could run to the sun. Come back, baby, yeah. You're only feeling blue, and you do what you must do. I hope you know I am disguised too. So when fabrics for mankind, they have the nerve to let their weapons shine. They're so stupid, but they not know you're about to fly away with the wings that God will give you someday. I'm not jealous, I just can't take it. As it was to your ears, the only thing I ever feel was oh, it goes while you're here. I wanna tell you something. That I love you, girl. Ooh, yeah. And I wish you could run, well, to the sun, and never come back. Hey, baby, yeah. It goes while you're here. I wanna tell you something. Is that I love you, girl. Ooh, yeah. And I wish you could to the sun. Never come back. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Hometown. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are not from New York City. We are now from Los Angeles, California. We're from fucking Virginia! See, so let's go together, stay gone forever. Let's go together, stay gone forever. Let's go together, stay gone forever.
I want all of y'all to sing along.
Let's go together,
Sing along, y'all.
stay gone forever.
A little louder.
Let's go together, stay gone forever. Let's go together, stay gone forever. Let me hear you. Say what? A little louder. Again.
In my solitude,
Mommy, Daddy, I know you love me. Bad grades, PlayStation, restriction, you take it from me. But God forbid something goes wrong, you call the police. Well, guess what? I found in the drawer of Daddy.
Where my rock stars at? Virginia is full of rock stars. Where my rock stars at? Where my posers?
Nah, Shay,
Where my rock
I'm
stars?
confused right now.
Where my posers? Rock stars! What you confused about, man? What?
What are you? What? And where are we right now?
Where?
Where? And VA is full of what? You can't be me. I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel in my 4-4 pop fire. It's almost over now. It's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we hollow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. Will you see the mantle or will you see this guy? Yeah! 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 Sing it! Yeah. Sing it! You think the way you live's okay, and you think poses will save your day. You think we don't see that you're running. Better call your boy, 'cause I'm coming. You! What? I'm a rebel in my 4-4 pop car. I guess you ain't heard that we hollow guys. Will you see the mantle or will you see the sky? You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. And you think that life won't be ever lit. Something on your chest, you better get it off. Cause there'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more. You had plenty of time. There was no rush. But it was your dream. So be like us. You're in dreamland. So you don't care. And as you wait there, you what? I'm a rebel in my 4-4 pop car. Hands in the air. I guess you ain't heard that we hollow guys. you hesitate. You think we're, but we levitate. Just be yourself. Don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, we'll make you. What? I'm a rebel number 4. Okay, you ain't heard that we harmonize. When you see the mental and when you see the sky. See, you think that you don't have to ever quit. And you think that you can get away with it. And you think your life won't be ever let us. Something on your chest, you better get it off. 'Cause there be no one left when we set it up. We ain't gonna take it no more. Everybody say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Say NERD. Come on, NERD. Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say NERD. Come on, NERD. Come on, Virginia.
Can I shake your hand? I love you.
You like the show?
Oh my god, it was great.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
When this next song comes on, because it's the last song, when this next song comes on, I need to know that everybody's gonna jump like the people down here. I need to know that you guys up there are gonna jump like these people down here. Did you spend your money to get in here tonight? Did you spend your money? You want your money's worth? Are you motherfuckers gonna go crazy? I'm gonna test it out right now. I'm gonna see where that Virginia love is at. Here we go. It's so real how I feel. It's this society that. Okay. Right. Uh-huh. What? 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm a dirty dog. Okay. I'm a dirty dog. Okay. I'm a dirty dog. Motherfucker, I'm a dirty dog. I'm a dirty dog. I'm a dirty dog. I'm a dirty dog. Motherfucker, I'm a dirty dog. I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw. Quick on the draw. Quick on the draw. Something you never seen before. You ain't never seen it. I got something grown. I got something grown. And I got it from home. What's that? It ain't a microphone. It ain't a fucking mic. What? It's so real. What? Yeah. Yeah. Make a nigga wanna kill. I just straight ill. What? Uh-huh. While the government jump. It's something like a jump to me. 1, 2, 3. Everybody just jump. Jump.
Ooh, baby, you want me?
Jump. Jump.
Ooh, baby, you want me?
Jump. Jump.
Ooh, baby, you want me? When you get this lap dance here for free.
Come on,
When
jump.
you get this lap dance here for free. When you get this lap dance here for free.
Jump. Jump.
Ooh, baby, you want me? When you get this lap dance here for free.
It's a raw night. It's a raw night. Who wants to buck right? Who wanna fucking fight? Come on, alright. Wanna tear a motherfucker to come in my face baseball bats? Yeah. I got something for that. What's that? So I tear a motherfucker to. It's so real. What? Uh-huh.
4.
Life is very simple, man. All you have to do is apply it's how you apply your thoughts that make it either difficult or simple to understand. And then you just gotta take action. It's a simple equation. It's like getting dressed. Designing clothes are like getting dressed. The beauty of it is it's kind of like, oh man, I wish this was this color. I wish that was that color. That's what you do. It's no different. Nigo's my homeboy, and we just did Billionaire Boys Club together and Ice Cream and Sneakers together.
But why with this guy?
I just think he's cool. He thought I was cool, so he was like, all right, cool, let's work together.
Give me some cash. I'm high as hell and I'm ready to blast. I'm just one hit away from being passed out, young and assed out.
I don't have to explain anything to nobody. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? That doesn't curb my creativity. Like I'm not letting them down. It's not like I'm busy buying a watch, so I'm not making a beat. Like music is important to me, and my fans know that. They know that that's what comes first. They know music and my beats to me are like the biggest diamonds you could ever buy, and that's something that you can't. I don't feel bad for wearing these things because I don't like, you know, I like, to be honest with you, I love sorry to God, and I really, really admire how when light hits something that's come from the earth and it splits the light into different colors. Like I'm intrigued by that, so I wear it. It's kind of like, you know, a superhero wearing like, you know, his magic gloves or his magic cape. These things don't make me fly though. If you get shot, you're gonna bleed, you know? If you don't eat, you'll be hungry. And when someone that you know and love dies, it hurts. That's a human. Now there are people who think that they're beyond those things and they get hit with like, you know, reality. But that's not who I am.
I know this. I respect his privacy and his confidentiality. So, you know, I don't like to discuss in detail the way he lives his life, but I respect him because what he does with his craft is just wonderful. There's just being around him is a privilege for me. And to see that he spends his money and does things for young kids, you know, with the skateboard park.
And I wish we could run to the sun and never come back. Yeah.
I don't know the details, but I do know that he is involved in some way to get that skate park going to begin with. And we made an appearance there a few months ago.
It just happened. So what? But they're all laughing. What's up? Why the tears? Have no fear. We are here for you. But I know how you feel. I know how you feel when no one cares. If you feel just like I feel, everything's plastic, nothing's real. Your love on baseline steel. We're just dancing, no big deal. Hey, just let the bullshit pass. So we'll skateboard your ass. Got my ball.
I know he has influence on making things positive for kids in the area, because they were trying to get a skateboard here forever. And the city council, political leaders, they look at the skateboard park like probably a lot of adults do. It's just a bunch of kids with attitudes, you know, tearing the place up. Because that's what they do when they go through the mall and places with their skateboards. They just cause disruption to most people. But if you give them a place and say, this is your place, then they're gonna have fun and they won't cause problems in other places.
Just tell me why you don't want to speak about this.
Because it's just kind of like bragging. You know what I mean? A true philanthropist just does his work. You know? The biggest giver in the world is anonymous.
True.
Because you don't get anything back except your own gratitude.
It's always good to be able to give back to your community in some way, and he definitely keeps that on his mind all the time.
Mom, please look back and take a glance at your life. The same habit to crack at it. Son, please come home to kick me out, and now I'm back at it. Thug persona on the corner 9 to 5. Only train of thought, do whatever it takes to survive.
Yo, you nice, man.
Yeah.
You nice. You got a purse. You got a nice purse there. You got a cell phone on you?
Yeah, right here.
I guess somebody call you. Just to listen to it. If you like it, maybe he'll do something with it. I'm gonna give you this nigga's number, right? This kid, he just spit a verse for me. I'm in Virginia right now. There's a nice little verse, though. What's your rap name?
Chaos.
There's a rap named Chaos. Where you from?
Louisiana.
Louisiana? I'm gonna let you hear it. I'm just saying, call his number right now. If you like it, you like it. If you don't call him no more. That's a good chance, ain't it?
Yeah, he hit.
Just push it from the clips. All right? He gonna call with a number block, so answer it. What's your number?
That's half mess.
Cuz, you ready? You in the mood, cuz? All right, 757?
On 4. 4.
9 years yet.
9 years yet.
That's how you got it? Just kick that same verse you kicked to me.
Yeah.
All right? Good luck, man. If he like it, maybe he could pass it to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
All right. My nigga, hey, yo. Call me back when you're here.
Hey, before you leave, I can get your autograph real quick if you don't mind me asking. You know what I'm saying? Hello? Yeah, you want to hear it? I'm your firstborn, your only son, the only one, the lonely gun with a single bullet, Russian relay, spin the revolver and pull it. Take a chance with my life. For years I've danced with the knife, but you lie and tell people I'm a drug addict. Mom, please look back and take a glance at your life. The same habit to crack addict. Son, please come home. They kick me out and now I'm back at this thug persona on the corner 9 to 5. Only train of thought, do whatever it takes to survive, even if it's robbing this guy. Lord forgive me, but I gotta get by. I swear to God I'm searching for my spot in the sky, but at the same time hurting, wondering why. And I know you're not the one to question, so I just take it as a lesson. Keep stepping and pray daily for the blessings. You say you will not place upon me what I cannot bear, so sometimes I feel that I cannot care about another one's feelings. Keep drug dealing and blood spilling, hug the snub nose and squeeze through a nigga linen.
I was putting him on the phone with Pusha to see if Pusha liked him and Pusha wanted to, work with him. And if Pusha liked him, he would have called him, but I ain't heard nothing about it, so I doubt it. That was just me, extending myself. I do that a lot. Like, whenever I think somebody has some sort of talent, I'll make a phone call if I got time to do it. And, if it happens for the person, it happens.
I love you. You mean the world to me.
I'd like to look at my music as, the vast unknown deep sea, where you see all those exotic, incredible fish that glow and have lights on them and all these incredible things that exist, miles and miles and miles below.
Just a minute ago. Just a minute ago. Just a minute ago. I said some things I know that I can't change that. But when I just screamed, that didn't mean for us to break.
But if you were to capture them, they wouldn't be so exotic anymore. If you were to bring them up to sea, you bring them up to shore and, people are eating them now, it'd be nothing. We'd just be eating fish with lights. But no one would be excited. You know what I mean? We're excited because we've never seen it before. And that's how I'd rather be. I'd rather my music be an aquarium of exotic fish. that are never captured and analyzed at all. Just something that you can go down and catch a glimpse of, come back and be amazed and be like, whoa, that was crazy. That's what I want my music to be.
I'm searching for my way back, but I'm looking through with people. I'm trying to find my way back. I wanna be a hero.
Music is definitely the soundtrack to your life, right?
I'm here, you're there. I'm here, you're there. I'm here, you're there. Between us there's air, but no one is breathing.
For me, you know, when I was young, you know, I just remember, you know, driving in the backseat of my grandmother's Datsun. And, you know, she's like driving home or whatever, and you're listening to an Earth, Wind, and Fire song. And those incredible jazz / South American progressions that those guys were fusing into their music at the time, which happened to be funk, would just blow your mind. And and there weren't videos at that time. It was just a record that you loved and you just wanted to hear. That's music, man. That's music. And if you don't realize the importance of it, it could die someday. And music is something that we've had since the beginning of time. I think we had music before we had actual words.
I'm searching for my way back. I'm searching for what I'm looking through with people. I'm searching for, I'm trying to find my way back. I'm searching for, I wanna be a hero.
There's always a rhythm somewhere going on. I mean, you know, earlier we were, you know, your sound guy was sort of complaining about a hum, but that actual hum is some sort of machine spinning so fast that you don't hear the beats anymore. The beats per minute are so fast that all it sounds like is a light buzz. That's technology. But at the end of the day, there's a mathematical equation to break it down in musical terms. That's how genius music is. And it's a necessity.
I'm searching for my way back. I'm lost. Where am I? What I'm looking through with people. I just wanna go home. I'm trying to find my way back. I'm out here by myself. I wanna be the hero. I'm lost in space.
And it'd be a shame if we lost it.
I'm searching for my way back. No rocket won't start. What I'm looking through with people.
You know, if you don't realize that, it's just like, it's a tragedy, man.
I wanna be the hero. I'm searching for my way back.
What do you expect from life now?
More music.
One more.
Take a chance and move that body. Take a chance and move that body. Take a chance and move that body. Take a chance and move that body.